All right then, guys, we are here. We've got a couple of people dropping in now. Just shared the stream to the group, so all good. And we've got Wendy in. How you doing, Wendy? All good. We just packaged your eBay purchases, so that'll be sent tomorrow. So you should hopefully have it. Probably more than likely Monday because it's 48 track, but that'll go to you in the morning. Where are we? What did we want? Let's get into the group. Here we go. Cool. So all good. So yeah, we're back finally after sorting everything out and getting properly organised. As I think I've mentioned before, obviously everything is falling on my lap at the moment. So picking up everything that my dad used to do, sort of obviously is being done by me. I think John might come back to start helping out with breaks in the group if we can get a bit of momentum going. Obviously with the new 2026 football season starting, and we get Top's flagship football. It's not next week, it's the week after. I think it's out on the 21st. So I will aim to have a break live for like that sort of like release weekend, if you like. But I am away the week before. So more than likely, if that fills, I'll look to break it either on the Sunday night or the Monday evening, depends on where it is filled. I think my brother's away at the same time. Elliot, obviously, as you all know, he is doing a sterling job over on Whatnot. I will be helping him out with Whatnot as well once I've got like sort of clean air underneath me. But he's been really, really helpful. Obviously, he's came on board. He's part of the team. He's entrenched with obviously our new sort of direction. Obviously primarily sort of like obviously helping us develop stuff over on Whatnot. And things are going okay. Yeah, it's like a weird environment over there. It's sort of it has been better than things were with the group just with obviously in the first part of the year. You guys, I'm not going to bore you again. You know what happened, and yeah, I think being honest, it's taking time's a healer, isn't it? I think that's the biggest way to put it. We I think I probably took on a bit trying to take it all on myself. My dad used to tell me like that doing all the posting and running the eBay and everything like that was a full-time job for him. And he used to run technically three eBay accounts. So his own, my mum's, and obviously the Swift sports cards eBay and obviously website that he used to obviously look after for us. So yeah, obviously I took all of that on. Obviously we've had to close Swift sports cards effectively just because obviously it was part of a family partnership, and there was with dad's estate and stuff like that. It was all linked in with that. So again, I think that was part of the this transition that we're going through. So we are effectively now going to just be like Swift Breaks UK. That will be what we'll trade as going forward, and that's what me and Elliot are trying to build upon Whatnot, and obviously within and have unified type of branding across that into the group and all the rest of it. So those are sort of like those changes that you've probably seen going on, all courtesy of ChatGPT, because I am not a graphic designer, but it seems to do things a lot better than I could do, and a lot better than some people have actually paid to do design work in the past. So we'll keep on going with that. We got Malcolm in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for obviously jumping into this new sort of format break. And then we've got Dave Kirkwood and Dave Borgin as well. So we're all good. But yeah, basically everything is all good. As I say, we are up to date with all that eBay stuff. That's what I've been working on, because, like I say, my dad had hundreds of listings across his accounts and stuff like that, and it's been, me and my brother didn't want to stop doing what he'd done and what he'd done with us, if that makes sense. And cards have always formed a big part of that, collectibles or whatever. So, as I say, I've taken that on. John, I think, hopefully will come around to doing little bits here and there. But yeah, it's I think it's fair to say that there's a lot of like things that he's experienced differently to me. I don't know. Like, whereas me, I'm like hit things head first and like pull off the band-aid and just like carry on as normal and do what, my perception of what dad would want is a different thing. Whereas I think John is, it's definitely, I think, affected him a lot more than what maybe I thought. I don't know if that's fair to say, more than what I thought it would do. But it's affected him differently, definitely, in terms of his experience in like dealing with the grief and all that kind of stuff. And to be fair, I think it's going to go on for quite a while. I don't know, people who've lost their parents and things like that. We were super close with our dad, so it's going to take longer, I would imagine. I had a holiday with the wife and kids last week in Disneyland Paris. That was something that we kind of got planned to do anyway, and that was really nice as well. And we'd obviously been there 2 years ago when Ted was just after Ted had his tonsils out, for those of you who remember that malarkey with me stressing about him coughing and not knowing what the hell was going on and all that kind of stuff, and then massive tonsils and everything. So yeah, he had his tonsils out, and we went shortly after that to with my mum and dad to Disneyland Paris. So that was kind of a weird experience, but like a healing experience, because my dad really liked his holidays and stuff like that. He obviously really loved his family and everything like that. So it was emotional at times, but at the same time it was quite a healing experience as well. So yeah, that's where we're at. For those of you who are interested, I know a lot of I'm only talking about this because I know a lot of you have messaged how we're getting on and all that kind of stuff, and I do really appreciate that, especially with the whole like postal delay debacle. That was completely my fault, again, partly through taking on a little bit too much, and trying to get that done and having mixed priorities and too spreading myself too thinly, and then not literally having a spare couple of days to get stuff sorted, and I just didn't have that in me. So that's why we've changed the postal system. So for you guys who didn't read the full breaks post or haven't been in the group to see what are the way that we're doing it, obviously we are going to operate a request sort of service for the breaks. So if you want stuff shipped, let us know. But what we do ask is that you pay for, like, request that postage as and when you claim a spot, so that you can add, because you've got to pay for postage now, because we're not factoring that into our costs. Just to point that out to you, we probably would have priced this break up at, I think, like this £450 mark, but we used to allocate each break. This is for pure transparency. We used to allocate £50 extra to every break, to cover supplies, PayPal fees, or any additional fees that we'd incur through minis and things like that. And then there'd be £30 with every single break, because we obviously used to consolidate. It used to be £30 that we'd put towards postage, so that would ensure that we could, make sure that people who got big hits got got special delivery, and those who got boxes could have like parcel track delivery and stuff like that. So that's how we used to do it. The way that we're doing it now is as I say, it'll be, when you want it, you'll have the option. You can have it second class post. We'll obviously get a proof of posting when we send it off. We'll try and do everything with Royal Mail labels as well. So I might be collecting from some of you an email so that I can put your email on the Royal Mail label, so that when it posts, you get a notification to say that it's been posted and you've got all the details. So again, you know that it's been done. Yeah, and as I say, that the second class large letter for under 100 grams is £1.55. So some of you guys have added that. So I think there's 6 of you who've added that £1.55 to your, the first team that you've claimed or whatever, and we will aim to get, basically, when we do, say if you take Whatnot for example, we always do the break, we sort the cards the following evening, and then dispatch the following day. So, everything's all turned around like pretty much within like 24 to 48 hours. So, of like the break ending. So that's what we're kind of trying to emulate for those people who do pay the £1.55. That's what we're trying to do. Everybody else, though, if you prefer to wait until, like what we used to, because this is the thing, like so many of you, while we were sorting ourselves out, were messaging us and saying, don't worry about it, you sort yourselves out, it's not a problem. We had one person who badgered, even though I was giving up the updates in the group. Every time I'd put a post up, he'd message, he's no longer in the group and you might notice his absence. And I blocked him because he was surprisingly rude, considering he'd been in the group for so long. But I'm not going to name names, but you might notice that he's missing, unfortunately. But he totally got the wrong end of the stick, and I got a vibe from him that he was being a little bit like not understanding too well what we were doing, and I literally just was losing my mind, like, and not having enough time to do everything that I needed to do. And then when we posted the last stuff, it said, "Oh, I didn't receive my items," and I was like, "Oh well, everything's been posted," and I didn't hear anything from it until I dropped this break, and then he was like, "Oh, by the way, I didn't get any of the stuff." So I was like, "Okay, cool. That's really unusual because we've never had any post go missing in the 4 years that we've been going." But if that's the case, as always, we'll issue a refund for those breaks. We're not gonna, we're honest people. We're not here to take the mickey or anything. And so we sorted all that out, and he basically accused me of saying that he was a liar and all this, and which wasn't the case. And then it ended up not like I explained, like tried to explain myself, and then he just left the group. And as I say, I've now subsequently blocked him. But it's just really, really unusual because he'd always been a really advocate for the group at one point as well. So yeah, it's a bit upsetting, but it was a shame anyway. All right, cool. Is that the Carabao Cup, Dave? We were absolutely crap, by the way, Walsall. I don't even think we've got like a team of National League quality, because, well, we probably have, because we've signed all of our players so far from the National League, I think. But we are looking a really poor outfit from everything that I've heard. Right then, so that's enough waffle. But yeah, we're back with the posting. As I say, like, you can, as a lot, as I was sort of like getting around to, for those of you who are happy to let your breaks sort of like consolidate, let 3-4 breaks come together. We are going to be trying to break at least once a week, obviously holidays permitting, as we move forward. And as I say, we should, that first week that I get back from my holiday for Top's flagship, we'll probably do 2 breaks. We'll do a hobby box break, which will be just one single hobby box break, and that'll be pretty cheap, I would imagine. And then we do have jumbo boxes as well coming. That one will be a little bit more expensive, not by much, probably. Well, I'll say not by much. It'll be like probably, it's roughly twice the price, I would imagine, based upon what we've paid. So we will, we'll basically obviously sort that out, and probably do 2 breaks in the week, that particular week for for Tops for Tops flagship. I was thinking Fops tag ship then. Anyway, so there we go, guys. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, the Carabao Cup. That's right. Yeah, nearly 11 minutes. I'm surprised we've lasted that long. And yeah, a lot. Yeah, it's a really poor outfit so far. I won't recognise the team when I go. I won't get to see them until like the bank holiday weekend, because of holidays and away games and stuff like that. So going to be Ted's first game as well. That will. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what his reaction is, because he's absolutely loved the World Cup, obviously over the summer. So he's going to be disappointed that Harry Kane isn't playing and Jude Bellingham, but we'll see. We'll see who Warsaw's got. So let your breaks all accumulate, and then just drop us a message. And as I say, when that next break drops, ideally, like as I say, because obviously I suppose if you send us bank transfer, we could take like the £1.55 or the £2.55 or whatever it is, £1.55. No, it's £1.55 or £2.85 for tracked. We could take that probably via bank transfer because we won't get any charges on that. But with PayPal, every single transaction, I think we have to pay a 30p transaction fee plus, I think it's around about 3.9% or something like that. So we'd have to work something out. That's why I say when you take a mini spot or take a team in the main break, if it is your time that you want your break stuff posting, pay that extra shipping fee, and then we will put like as you can see on like our break posting, we'll put a little envelope to say that you've paid for postage. When we print off that list for sorting, we'll put all of those people's stuff to one side, and then we'll get that posted out within the next day or so. So that's what a long-winded way of getting around to it. So those of you who have paid, I think as I say, about 6 of you who have paid to get this break sent to you, it'll be sorted tomorrow night. But I am catching a train to London with the family for a long weekend early Saturday morning. So I will be back on Tuesday. Back on Monday night. So we'll sort out the postal labels on Monday night. So again, I'll get your emails from you and stuff like that. And then I will drop those off on Tuesday. So you should have them by sort of like latter part of next week, if that's okay. So yeah, just bear that in mind. If, having heard how I've explained that and known that it's not a compulsory thing, you have paid full postage and you'd rather just wait, or maybe wait till the Tops flagship breaks have been broke in a couple of weeks' time, just drop me a line. And if you've paid me £1.55 so far, which some of you have done, you can just pay the difference to get track shipping or whatever, like with your Tops flagship or whatever, and just let me know. But yeah, don't worry about it. It's one way. It's a little bit more. I say it's probably less admin-y for us, because we're quite organised with storing your breaks and getting stuff sorted and stuff. So it probably makes things easier for us, and it keeps us in the same workflow. Because we posted out 9 eBay packages today. Well, we've packaged them to post out tomorrow, 9 eBay packages, and we did 10 on Sunday. I did 2 yesterday and 2 that day before. So we're constantly posting stuff out. So all it means is that by you going on request, it just means that it fits into our normal workflow, which again meets up with what we're going to be doing with Whatnot, in the sense, like as I said, we'll do the break, we'll sort the cards, and then the following day we'll post out. So it's it's a fairly straightforward workflow. Whereas as I said before, we used to have to amass all the breaks from me and John. We had to obviously have them all sorted, and then we'd have in the space of a few hours, which we didn't have. We'd have to get out like 50 plus packages all on one day, and that was just not possible at the moment, basically, just with the way that it is. Whereas we can comfortably do, the eBay stuff and everything. And that's what I'm saying is, like, because I had all that eBay stuff and that extra responsibility, that's why it was really hard for me to find the time to do the bulk shipping from that time before. So hopefully that explains everything. Yeah, to be fair, mate, yeah, Tranmere. Yeah, I'm never going to support Tranmere, am I? So, but yeah, Tranmere, they used to be like a proper bogey club. They did for Warsaw for many years. Or you remember when we'd say, "Oh, we're playing Tranmere," it'd be like, "Oh, no," like they used to give us a good game. Right then, guys. So enough waffle. We're all good. You're aware of the new shipping rules. And you are now obviously aware of what's been going on with us, that we're all good, and we just, we've found our feet. I'm on top of everything. Everything's been running quite nicely for a couple of weeks now. Elliot's a massive help. He's been superb. So if he's listening, thank you very much, Elliot. You are an absolute legend. What we're building over on Whatnots, I'm quite excited about, and appreciate your patience as well in us getting there. Obviously, hopefully John will make a return to breaking in the group. I'm really hoping that I can get him to break a box of hobby, but as I've explained, everything's intertwined with my dad and cards and stuff. So I think, yeah, it might be a bit difficult, but hopefully John will make a return for us. And yeah, that's it really. I'm really excited about this. Obviously, with the last product that we broke, what was it? Top's Finest. I feel like it was Top's Finest. I think since then the only release has been Top's Black. We have got Top's Black in stock, but I just didn't feel that, well, the timing wasn't right. I wasn't on top of everything. I was doing a lot of eBay listing and stuff like that, and it's one of those one pack products which can not always come across that well. Elliot did a break in what's it, and I feel like it came out round about when I was on holiday again, so it was sort of going to be really late to bring into the group. And I'd noticed like Terry's group and Ali Ward's group had already broke it and stuff, and I thought, I'm not gonna try and like out compete them or whatever, like if they, it's just not worth it. So our next break will be Top's 2026 flagship, so that'll be interesting. All new players that I won't have a clue how to pronounce their names or even know what teams they play for, although it will be licensed, so that will be a massive help. But every day's a school day when I break that. I will do some homework in the in-between time. Yeah, Top's Black. The cards are really nice. I've got a box. We sold a box actually. That was one of the ones that I wrapped up earlier on, and we've got one box left. The same guy's trying to buy it off of us. But yeah, I didn't do any breaks myself. I did some Disney Chrome breaks recently, but I haven't really been watching much product get opened and stuff. Just too busy. Just too busy. I will be getting back in the habit of it though, obviously, because I want to do more breaking on here and whatnot and stuff. Or, well, as I say, just get it back into a bit of a routine with it. So let's see how we go. Right, don't think we're going to get any more people watching. So let's do a quick run through. Right, so we've got Cardinals with Dave Kirkwood from the Mini. We've got the Falcons with Terry Kelly. We got Ravens with Dave Baldwin. I think that was was that from a Mini? No, it was the Vikings that was in the Mini, wasn't it? Bills with Jake Martin. Panthers with Cy James. Bears with Tom Richardson. Bengals with Perrin Robson. We've got the Browns with Dave Kirkwood from the Mini. We got Cowboys with Terry Kelly, Broncos with Tom Chapman, Lions with Jamie Coots, Packers with Malcolm, Texans with Tom Chapman, Colts with Wendy Chandler, Jags with Dave Kirkwood, Chiefs with Dave Borgin, Raiders with Cy James, Chargers with Craig Colbert, Rams with Jake Martin, Dolphins with Wendy Chandler, Vikings with Simon James, Patriots with Tom Richardson, Saints with Tom Chapman, Giants with Dave Kirkwood, Jets with Bill Campbell, Eagles with Chris Newbit, Steelers with James Boyd. We've got 49ers with Neil Scott, and then we've got Seahawks with Mark Edward Henry McMushroom. We've got Bucks with Dave Borgin, Titans with Dave Borgin, and the Commanders with Wendy Chandler. So again, guys, thanks for those team claims, and obviously getting the mini all filled up. That was very good as well. So yeah, let's give this a go. Obviously last time I think, am I right in saying Resurgence? Did they do a Resurgence last year unlicensed, or was it just in that what was it, Topps Composite that we've seen before? And literally, I was having this wrangle with my own memory. I haven't got my box opener proper unprepared. But yeah, I was trying to figure out and remember where we definitely first saw Resurgence, didn't we? In Relic Auto and one on one Relic Auto, I guess. There we go. So we should have how many packs are there? How many packs? 12 packs. 12 packs per box. 6 cards per pack. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. So, oh, nice. Actually, that's a really cool card design. Is it like textured? No, it's not. Now, what does this look? This feels quite like. What are we going to say, guys? Is it mosaic? More like mosaic, or is it more like Phoenix or something like that? It's hard to say, but like it's a very nice chrome finish. As I say, I haven't seen any of this. I know Elliot did 2 boxes last night, I want to say. I didn't watch him break it because it was after I'd gone to bed. Anyway, Jared Goff for the Lions, Sauce Gardner for the Colts. We've got Justin Herbert for the Chargers. First rookie for the Seahawks, and that is Nick Emanwari for the Seahawks. So Mark McHenry, that one's for you. As I say, these are nice looking cards. These are. First insert is going to go to the Vikings. It's a JJ McCarthy. What the hell is that? Voltaic. So looks like the voltmeter in the background. So first vet insert there, guys. And then we have, for another rookie, we've got for the Vikings, Donovan Jackson. So 2 base rookies as well. Back. Okay, so starting us off for the Titans, Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry. Ooh, we've got a shiny coming up. I'm going to guess that might be our first numbered card. J.C. Horn for the Panthers, and then for the Eagles, a Devonta Smith, and that looks like it's deceptive. I think it's like almost like an Aqua Wave, numbered out of 240, 24 of 240 for the Eagles. But the green of that is kind of like making that sort of like the aqua a little bit not look aqua in the light that I've got here anyway. But Devonta Smith there, guys, for our first numbered card. And we've got Malik Neighbours Voltaic for the Giants. And then we have a Omar Norman Lott rookie for the Chiefs. So Kool-Aid McKinstry, Brock Purdy, Jaden Daniels. Really nice cards. I really do like these. Rashid Shaheed. Ooh, what's that one? Is that going to be Conductors? I almost thought there with that. Is that going to be a string theory SSP with the fact that you've got like a string? But that is a Drake May Conductors. Looks like a pretty nice card. I reckon if they put a little bit of a different like texture on that and maybe like, I don't know, made that string a little bit more gold, I say the string, like the wire a little bit more gold, and add a bit more depth and like a hollow on that, they could make that one actually a really nice kind of like SSP. I kind of like that one. But yeah, Drake May. So first rookie insert there for the Giants. Not the Giants, sorry, the Patriots. Sorry, it's Jackson Dart, isn't it, for the Giants? Sorry. Threw me because right behind that we have got Abdul Carter for the Giants on the rookie there. So Drake May. He's not rookie, is he, this year either, Drake May? He's the rookie last year. What am I talking about? Was he? Yeah, he was a rookie last year. What an idiot. Sorry. Literally, my head went, oh, it's a quarterback for the Giants because I saw Abdul Carter, and then I completely lost my tread. See, literally, it's not quite like riding a bike, this braking malarkey. Cortland Sutton, you go out of practice for a week, and that's it. Not a couple of weeks. Michael Pittman, Puka, and then here we go, nice refractor of Aaron Rodgers there for the Will Anderson Jr. We got Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons. That's a nice one. Tyreek Hill. It's numbered out 375, but it's like maybe is that a copper wave type of thing? It's not quite gold. 85 of 375. Nice one there for the Dolphins. And then behind that, we've got a Voltaic, but this one's a Xavier Worthy, and it is a refractor. It's not a base insert. And then we've got Jack Sawyer there for the Steelers. Well, we're going to have to get on the old social media now, aren't we? Because we've had a good poll. hit like and share on this awesome poll. It's a sad state of affairs because like you have to. I'm not one for self-promotion, really. I'm not that type of a person. I don't know if I've probably said it before, and you guys can probably guess, but I'm quite introverted, really. So yeah, getting your name out there and promoting the group and stuff. I find it really, really difficult. I shouldn't because I do a lot of like public speaking in my job and stuff. But yeah, just like talking about me is like or what I'm doing is like my worst. Whatever, I hate it. Anyway, Chris Olave. Saquon Barkley, Sammy Darnold, Trey Harris there for the Chargers, and then behind that we've got another conductive Jordan Love, and that's what I'm saying. Look at that with a bit of refractor on there. That's a lovely looking card, that is, and it's not a short print at all. But with a little bit more thought, I think they could have made that absolutely. If they would have made like a bit of maybe a bit of texture, and a bit of maybe put that like as gold or something. That's really nice. But Jordan Love for the Packers. And then a Dylan Gabriel rookie for the Browns. Wait till I tell John about that Jackson Dart, because obviously he's a Giants fan, isn't he? So he's going to be like, "What?" If obviously we don't buy into our own breaks anyway, we've never done that. So, but yeah, he's going to be absolutely blown away with that one. What a beauty! DeAndre Swift for the Bears. We got Jalen Waddle, Justin Fields, Aaron Rodgers, and another conductive Baker Mayfield for the Bucks on the conductors insert, and then Shamar Turner rookie for the Bears. Yeah, I'm going to London at the weekend. I'm going to pop into the Fanatic shop. Kind of like it. I do kind of like it in there. The last time I went, they actually had 10% off. They were just like doing a spot 10% off kind of thing. So I'm hoping they do that, and I'll probably pick up a couple of blasters to break for myself and a bit of retail or something. See if they've got anything that I might be able to get for my little boy to try and pull some Harry Kane cards or something. I don't know. It's multi-pack. Well, I haven't got any. I bought him I bought an autographed jersey because he's literally obsessed with Harry Kane now. So yeah, I have to watch Bayern. I have to watch some Bundesliga games so we can watch him. But he started playing football as well. Started him taking him training as well. So it has begun finally. Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, Xavier Worthy, a Justin Fields refractor for the Jets. Then underneath that, a Nico Collins insert. I'm not sure what insert this is. So Circuit Breakers, Nico Collins for the Texans. And then Torrey Horton, base rookie there for the Seahawks. Got 4 packs left, guys. We've still got our auto relic, I believe, to find. And as we sort of say at this stage, when we've just had one of the best hits that we've had all season, because obviously we haven't pulled Jackson Dart auto prior to tonight, because we were pretty much only opening Panini stuff. So that is amazing. This is actually only our 3rd break of Topps product in the group. We did Chrome, we did Finest. I think this is it, isn't it? It's our third break of Topps in the group. We're still not direct. I don't think we'll ever be a direct customer with Topps. I don't think we'll ever, unless I go full time and start breaking full time, which isn't going to happen, I don't think. But yeah, we've made some half decent connections with people and stuff, so we're able to sort of start again. But anyway, AJ Brown, Chris Jones, JJ McCarthy. And we got a nice one there. So that's like a pink wave Justin Herbert for the Chargers, number 58 of 299. And behind that, we've got that's going to be a Malik Neighbours Circuit Breakers and a Pat Bryant base rookie for the Broncos. So 3 packs left, guys. We haven't got any rookie inserts yet. They're all they've all been vet inserts, vet numbered cards as well. Apart from the obviously the rookie. So, and that is what, our 3rd numbered card or 4th numbered card? I think it's our 3rd, isn't it? I think that's our third numbered card. So I don't think we'll get any more numbered cards. I had a couple of refractors. I've had a couple of vet refractors and a couple of insert refractors as well. So let's open any monsters. There you go. We got that one. Oh, Mr. Rob for Dave Kirkwood. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a fatter pack, Tom. So yeah, probably redemption, as you say. Oh no, actually that one's fat. That one's fat. Let's just do it. Let's rip it. Yeah, Mr. Kirkwood. Yeah, this is our relic, auto relic. So good luck, everybody. Here we go. So Jackson Smith-Njigba, Cooper DeJean, Stefan Diggs, Gunnar Helm base rookie for the Titans, and then what we got? Oh, for the what a beauty! For that is, I think that's going to be like a gold wave, or like seismic. I sometimes call these seismic, don't they? I think tops, but that is a gold auto. Gold auto pen, player worn memorabilia, Tops certified autograph issue. Savion Williams will be going out to Malcolm and the Packers. So congratulations on that. 22 of 50. So that's a lovely, really nice card. Nice one for you, Malcolm. But yeah, can you see how like the ink is gold as well? So they've put a lot of thought into that. It's Ty Felton for the Vikings. So yeah, that's cool. Tops guarantees the authenticity of the relic and autograph appearing on this card. So, rookie relic signatures. What's to say? Gold. That is a really cool card, that is. I like it. Right, I've got to now find... I'm going to guess that's a 130 point thickness card. So, I'll just grab a top loader that is suitable. And it is 130 point. There we go. So congrats. 2 nice cards, to be fair. Two nice autos. So 2 packs left. Two packs left, guys. But yeah, so if you are looking to break with us, until the 21st, well, it'll be, as I say, the 21st when Topps flagship comes out. Just keep those of you who are on Whatnot, keep your eyes on things because Elliot will be breaking over and whatnot. He's got a few different bits and bobs, to be fair. I think he's going to do a single Resurgence box. And then I think he's going to have some soccer. He'll have like some of the new Topps Premier League flagship. They call them like 28 pack boxes because they're not like hobby boxes, but they're good value to get started with that set. So he'll be doing that as well, and then he's going to try and do some Game of Thrones cards, and I think he's going to try doing some Disney Lorcana by the pack as well. So the Game of Thrones and the Lorcana will be pack by pack, which will be cool. So yeah, so Kyler Murray. Jamar Chase, and then Protonics numbered out of 250. So we got another numbered card. I did not expect that. It's that Protonics Jamar Chase numbered out of 251 out of 250. So did wonder when that card was facing the wrong way. So I'll tell you what, this is probably the first time I would say Topps are getting their formula right. 2 autographs. This is a sub £400 hobby box, or it's about £400 hobby box, isn't it? So 2 autos. Like obviously you get your base autos, but what have we got? We've got what, 4 numbered cards. Obviously it's really good because we've got the Jackson Dart, but in general, like, this is probably the first time I'm saying with Topps that you're kind of moving in the right direction. Jaden Waddle refractor. And I think this is kind of on like the same kind of price point as a Phoenix, or probably a little bit cheaper than Mosaic, but probably on the similar price point to Phoenix, definitely. So it kind of feels in that ballpark, which is, as I say, I haven't felt like that. Topps Chrome obviously blew up price-wise to start off with, but Topps Chrome has calmed down a little bit now for the hobbies, at least. Marvin Harrison Jr. base Protonics, and then a base on Tootin for the Jags. Okay, last pack, guys. So Tyreek Hill, Max Crosby, DK Metcalf. We have a JJ McCarthy Conductors. And that is another numbered parallel as well. So that is out of 250. I can't tell you what colour it is because that background colour is such a... I'm going to say it must be like an aqua or something. It's got a bit more of a greeny blue tinge on it. But out of 250, what's that? What the... have they effed up the numbering on that card? Oh my god. Oh no, it's at 350. Flipping heck. I thought it was 258 of 250 then, but it's just the way that the foil interacts with it. But you might be able to see it easier on the camera. But like the way that I was looking at that, the 350 looks like 250, and then the 253, I think it is, looks like or is it 258? Oh, that is so hard to tell. 258, no, is it 6? Yeah, 258 to 350. I need to get my glasses checked. I do, clearly. I mean, I do need glasses for long vision, but oh dear. But yeah, so that's what, have we had 5 numbered cards out of this box? That's not bad. Colston Loveland. I can't remember what we said that you get. Yeah, I didn't specify how many you get, so couldn't find it anywhere. Colston Loveland for the Bears, and then it's on the Protonics insert, and then got to get one more top loader out. For Ashton Gianti for the Raiders. So fantastic break to kind of return with under the new branding and all that kind of stuff. Glad we made it to half-time without conceding. Maybe there is some hope. I'll just do a quick recap anyway, guys, and then I'll let you on your way. So base rookies, we've got Ashton Gianti, we've got Bashal Tootin, Hunter Gelm. Gunnar Helm, Ty Felton, Pat Bryant, Torrey Horton, Shermar Turner, Trey Harris, Dylan Gabriel, Jack Sawyer, Jalen Reed, Abdul Carter, Omar Norman Lott, Donovan Jackson, Nick Aman Wari. Their base inserts, they were kind of like, didn't know we'd get parallel inserts as well, but we got Colston Loveland on the Protonics, Marvin Harrison on the Protonics, Malik Neighbours on that Circuit Breakers design, Nico Collins on the Circuit Breakers design, Baker Mayfield's Conductors, and then Malik Neighbours Voltaic, and JJ McCarthy Voltaic as well. Parallel inserts, we've got a Jalen Waddle refractor, base refractor, Justin Fields base refractor, a Jordan Love Conductors insert refractor, Xavier Worthy Voltaic insert refractor, and then we've got the base Drake May Conductors. We did have a there we go. We had the Aaron Rodgers refractor as well. Then our numbered cards, we did get 1, 2, 3, 4. We did get 5 numbered cards as well, so I wasn't expecting to get as many as that. Devonta Smith, 24 of 250 for the Eagles. JJ McCarthy on the parallel Conductors insert, and that is, as I say, yeah, I think it's 268 of 350. I can see it back there. I couldn't see it back there anyway. Jamar Chase, 108 out of 250 on the Protonics. Justin Herbert, out of 299, so that's like a pink kind of parallel for the Chargers. And then we've got a Tyreek Hill, which is on this kind of like bronze kind of wave design, 85 of 375. But the highlights, we've got Savion Williams on that gold rookie auto signature. So we've got gold ink. It is a gold like seismic kind of parallel pattern as well, and obviously we've got a player worn memorabilia piece in there as well, which we haven't obviously had for ages, with Panini being there. But obviously the highlight is this Jackson Dart rookie signature for Dave Kirkwood and the Giants, 70 of 125. Fantastic card, and considering this will be the last 2025 product that we will break, I don't think we can really argue with that. That was absolutely phenomenal. So congrats to Dave. I think we can all give Dave a big congrats, can't we? Well deserved on that one. And as I say, hopefully we'll get some bring some nice ones like this home for the rest of you over the next season. Like I say, I'll be starting in a couple of weeks once I'm back from my holidays. Around about, I'll be back on the 23rd. So as long as I've got the boxes in hand, it'll be Topps Flagship Football 2026 when you next see us. As I say, as soon as I know that they're in hand, I will drop the first break for you guys, and we'll try and that first week, we'll try and get a couple more breaks under our wing. So thanks ever so much, guys. You take care, and yeah. See you next time.